Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my coffee. Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is OC Gamer JR. Welcome back to my video on YouTube, guys. Let me see what day we are. We're in Tuesday. Yeah, we're on Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, we're on Tuesday, guys. You can tell. So good. We're on Tuesday, guys. How you guys doing? My name is OC Gamer. We got some video. I'm assuming we left off. I'm assuming it's the other one from the other video. But yeah, it's sufficiently longer. But let's finish it. Let's go, guys.
Sounds began. Initially, she disregarded the disturbances, but their volume and persistence gradually increased, resulting in these eerie events.
There's nobody. Oh, no, I'm leaving.
And why did you leave?
Oh, I'm gone.
You don't leave.
Chicken bacon ranch, Zaxby style. Who's got the sauce?
Bitch! That's a rich people ass. Goddamn. What is this, a cowboy? What the fuck is that? Okay.
During a live cyclothon challenge on Twitch, Finnish streamer MonIRS
Twitch? I got Twitch. Goddamn.
unwittingly captured a chilling incident that sent shivers down the spines of viewers. As the streamer ventured deep into the woods, far from civilization, an unexplained presence made itself known, sparking intense speculation among the audience. The Cyclothon challenge involved a unique twist. With each new sub, the streamer was obliged to run additional distance, progressively pushing their physical limits. During a nighttime camping...
Sorry guys, this Sassby's rich people stuff. I don't know why keep on popping ass rich people food, man.
break in the remote...
I prefer McDonald's, Burger King. That's like poor people food.
wilderness, the streamer inadvertently caught something rather eerie.
And guys, I never tried Sassby. Never in my life. Never. Yeah, we don't have Sassby around here, so I don't know what the fuck is commercials and shit. So
Kuka siellä on? Mä näen sut.
A dark figure passes by in the background.
Kuka siellä on? Kuka siellä on?
Given the secluded location, viewers were quick to share their theories regarding the identity of the figure. Some enthusiasts of the paranormal pondered whether this could be an encounter with the legendary Bigfoot, a creature long associated with uncharted forests and elusive sightings. However, others suggested a more disconcerting possibility, that someone, potentially dangerous, was stalking the streamer through the dense woods, biding their time until the moment the streamer fell asleep. What makes this incident particularly gripping is the fact that it unfolded in real time, with viewers witnessing the events as they transpired. The immediate nature of the live stream added a sense of urgency and authenticity, intensifying this eerie encounter. As discussions continue to unfold within the Twitch community and beyond, this unnerving encounter continues to remain a mystery.
Kuka siellä on?
So when that happened, the only thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature.
When TikToker Streets of Heaven Are Gold posted a video detailing a series of bizarre events that occurred in his neighbourhood, the internet immediately began to run rife with speculation. In his 7-minute plus retelling, the TikToker recalled his version of events from May 1st, 2023. He asserts that he and his brother were in the backyard of their Las Vegas residence around midnight when they unexpectedly heard an odd sound emanating from overhead. Upon turning, he witnessed a bright light falling from the sky, which was quickly succeeded by a thunderous crash as the object struck to the ground.
Alien?
The TikToker and his brother then began hearing footsteps all around them.
Those are the footsteps around me.
That's when he claims to have spotted an entity standing between 8 and 10 feet tall. with an incredibly slender build. Acting quickly, the TikToker sought his father, who reportedly also observed the towering creature. His father then told the boys to go inside, at which point they captured this video. The OP is adamant that although you can't see the creature very well in the footage, it's definitely there.
Alien and shit.
The TikToker alleges that when he went to fetch some tools, he encountered another entity closely resembling the first. He describes it as having a large face, a towering and gaunt frame, and that it was of a greenish-grey colour. Allegedly, as he looked the creature in the eye, he likened the sensation to the immobilizing effects of sleep paralysis.
It was a tall, skinny, lengthy creature. He was a gray-greenish color, and when I looked at it in the eyes, my body just froze. Like the same experience as having sleep paralysis. Keep in mind, I'm staring at him, and I look at his whole body, and he has a weird-looking feet and a big face, and eyes, and you can see a big mouth.
Seconds later, the TikToker gained control of his body and he ran back into the house. From there, he dialed 911. Take a listen to the call.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's so good.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. And I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we terrified it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. Big
Those
eyes.
are not people. Those are fucking aliens, bro. 2 aliens in your backyard. The shit crasher. Damn.
They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
As the family waited for the police to arrive, they could allegedly hear what sounded like footsteps on their roof. This news footage shows the TikToker recounting the events to the officers.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything right in your backyard? Or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe it.
Bizarrely, one officer tells the boy that his partner also saw something fall from the sky earlier that evening. Luckily, it was caught on their body cam.
Another one fell? What
According
the
to the
heck?
TikToker, the police officers then entered the backyard where they discovered a perfect circle imprinted on the ground. Upon leaving the premises, one of the officers jokingly says to the TikToker and his family that, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, alright? Deal with it yourself.
If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
The boy then claims that he and his family re-entered the house and began praying. As they did, they heard a loud human-like scream coming from the backyard.
Like scream in the backyard.
Unfortunately, this is where the TikToker ends the video, noting he'll make a part 2 sometime in the future. However, it seems he's since deleted his account.
What I saw.
Several skeptics have suggested that he might have made the story up for views or internet clout. Yeah, not only was the story partially corroborated by the police officers, it seems that the TikToker no longer has a presence on the platform.
It worked. Thank you, my friend. That's the legend. That guy know how to teach me good. Goddamn. I love that guy. No, there's another one fell too. More alien falling down. What the heck?
A Reddit user known by the handle GamingIsLife91 recently posted a video that's turned quite a few heads on our Slaptam subreddit. The footage, originally captured to document fighter jets flying over the user's house just outside Richmond, Virginia, ended up documenting something more intriguing. GamingIsLife91, an aviation enthusiast with a passion for photography, started filming as the sounds of the military jets echoed in the distance. The focus of the video swiftly changes, however, when an unidentified white object darts across the screen.
Those are jets. Those are jets, but... Okay, so that.
Here it is, slowed down. It enters the frame from the top, circles around the jets, and zips out of sight, exhibiting a speed and trajectory that set the comment section alight with speculation. The footage triggered a flurry of theories from viewers. Some jumped to the extraterrestrial hypothesis, suggesting it might be evidence of alien activity. Others, however, proposed a more earthly explanation, arguing it could be a butterfly flying closer to the lens, creating an optical illusion of a larger, faster object high up in the sky.
It looked like a bird to me.
While the footage remains open to interpretation, there's no doubt that it's a peculiar capture, fueling animated discussions and further blurring the line between the mundane and the mysterious. Whether it's an alien visitor, an optical illusion, or something else entirely, it's a stark reminder of how much we still have to explore and understand about our own skies. This next photo was shared to the Ghosts of London Facebook page by an anonymous user. The user from Manchester, England was on holiday in New York when the picture was taken in a bustling hostel room during the afternoon while playing catch with a baseball. Upon review, however, the photo appeared to show an unseen entity that had its arm around their throat. The poster goes on to note that they're skeptical about this sort of thing and that nothing like this has ever happened to them before. The photo has stirred up debate online, with viewers unsure of what it actually shows. One thought that it appeared as though the figure was placing the user in a chokehold, while another believed that the spirit might actually be embracing him in a loving way.
Like this?
So, as a...
Like this? Like this? So. Alright, it's okay. I hear it.
Always, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewer, for final judgment. What do you think this photo really shows? Malevolent spirit or guardian angel? Post your thoughts in the comments down below.
Could be one of the loved ones, I don't know.
This brief clip, uploaded to TikTok by elkkui.tv, comes with a description that reads...
Wait. Is that an alien? That thing's doing a cha-cha. Like, what the heck is that?
This in the middle of nowhere. Take a look at what the video shows.
That's a weird ass. He's doing that.
As you can see, there's some sort of figure standing in the middle of the road attempting to divert the oncoming car in another direction. The figure looks pale and thin with long arms and an oddly shaped head. Whatever it is, it doesn't look human.
Yeah, I'm not trusting that where that thing's saying. Oh,
while it's unclear where this footage was
captured. That thing is saying it's going that way, go that way. Hell no, that thing is luring us to hell.
Judging by the surroundings, it seems to be a lonely, desolate place. So what would you do if you were confronted by this strange figure standing in the middle of the road? Take its advice to...
You know what I would do? Run that motherfucker. Or 2. Put it in reverse. And get the fuck up.
Detour or drive past pretending you never saw it. Let me know down below.
That shit? Hell no, I'm not going. Bitch is smiling too. He's like, what the fuck?
In a series of chilling home security stills shared by Reddit user ThrowUpSef, a strange and eerie presence has left netizens baffled. The OP says that a nurse comes to look after their grandpa regularly. A camera in the living room captures still images whenever movement is detected. Some of the stills show the nurse walking through the living room at around 10 a.m.
Cattleman's cut favors the bold.
That's Slim Jim. Is that Slim Jim? I mean, I tried Slim Jim, guys. I don't like that much.
Peanut butter restaurants, we have about 20.
Alright.
Some others show the room empty. However, one still image taken at 1:23 a.m. shows something a little more eerie. There's a solid black form in the middle of the room. It lacks details or features, but you can make out a head and torso.
That was a kid.
When compared to the other images, there's a distinct lack of detail in the figure compared to the nurse, for example. One peculiar detail mentioned by the Reddit user is that a mere 7 minutes after the picture with the dark figure was taken, the room appears empty and her grandpa is not present. Additionally, the Reddit user noticed a red cup on her grandpa's table that mysteriously disappeared in the photo with the figure, but reappeared the next morning. Attempting to debunk the paranormal theories, the user provides information about her aunt's presence in the house. Some images capture her aunt with a walker, and if she was standing in the same spot as the figure, she would likely appear taller. The Reddit community has been quick to offer their interpretations and suggestions. Some firmly believe that the image captures a shadow figure or even a ghostly presence. Others, however, suggest that there might be a technical glitch with the camera system or potential tampering with the images. Skeptics argue that without more concrete evidence or professional investigation, it's difficult to draw any definitive conclusions. So what do you think this strange black figure could be? Love to hear your theories in the comments down below. This next one was uploaded to Instagram by user Owens.Sean. The footage is an excerpt captured by their Ring home security system. It's the middle of the night and something truly odd is caught.
That bitch was like... Superman with his ghost.
A strange white mass seems to make the hammock move on the left. It then drifts across the yard. Towards the end of the clip, you can actually see it again moving from right to left at the rear of the yard. When the clip hit Instagram, it quickly went viral with thousands of people chiming in to try and make sense of the bizarre footage. Some likened the white mass to Casper the Ghost, while others tried a more earthly explanation suggesting a puff of smoke or even vape, but that doesn't seem to explain why it moves the hammock at the very beginning of the clip.
I went through that bastard too.
So what do you make of this strange sighting? Share your theories with one another in the comments down below. A baffling video was recently shared on Reddit by a user going by the handle AwareMeasurement121, sparking a wave of speculation. The video was uploaded to our Slapcam subreddit, igniting a widespread discussion about its authenticity. The OP received the video from a friend who had encountered unusual happenings at her former home. The footage, originating from 2018, depicts an average living room. However, it isn't long before the camera captures something unusual. Towards the end of the video, a pair of white shoes seem to move of their own accord. The internet is abuzz with theories about the strange occurrence. Some Reddit users suggest that the movement of the shoes could be the action of a poltergeist, a type of ghost or spirit that's traditionally associated with physical disturbances, such as loud noises and objects being moved or destroyed. However, this supernatural explanation doesn't satisfy everyone. Some think the shoes were manipulated by a hidden string, making the video nothing more than a well-executed hoax. So what do you think? Real or fake? Let me know in the comments down below.
Depends. Someone's over there in the darkness on the string. The stairs on
unexpected twist, a member of the Ghosts of London Facebook group recently shared an image that sparked intrigue, curiosity, and a slight shiver among its viewers. The photograph, a somewhat darkened image from the member's childhood, reveals an eerie figure in the backdrop, a detail initially overlooked but impossible to ignore once spotted. The submitter, who wishes to remain anonymous, shared the intriguing backstory. My mum and I were going through old photos of me as a child and we came across this. At the time, as it's quite dark, nobody paid it much attention other than looking at me. But once you see it, you can't stop looking at it. When the photograph is brightened up, the presence of the figure becomes alarmingly clear. A vaguely humanoid shape with what appears to be glowing eyes looms ominously. Speculations ran rife among the members of the group. Some suggested the figure could be a benevolent spirit, perhaps the spectral form of the child's deceased grandmother. However, others voiced concerns about the figure's apparent sinister aura, suggesting it was a supernatural entity not to be trusted. So what do you think's going on in this unsettling image? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments down below.
Same Hoagie Fest love. Now a full meal. Gotta have a Wawa.
There's something over there crying.
What?
Do you guys see that?
When TikToker It's Brit Yo woke up to hear the eerie sounds of crying in the darkness, she quickly grabbed
I
her
don't see shit. She said, "You guys see that?" I don't see shit.
phone and began recording. Take a look at what she
I see
captured.
something standing there walking.
What is that? What the?
At first, the footage is a little too
Another
dark.
motherfucker, another one. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? Like, nothing to say about that shit. Come on.
Up to make anything out. However, once it's brightened up, you
There
can
it
see
is.
an eerie ghost-like figure lurking nearby.
Look, it's moving. What the is that? What the?
The poster thought it was a child, and other viewers agreed, one noting that the figure appears to be wearing a dress. Ghost children are often haunting presences in supernatural folklore and paranormal tales. These ethereal beings are believed to be the spirits of children who have passed away prematurely, often due to tragic circumstances or untimely deaths. Ghost children are often depicted as innocent and playful, their apparitions appearing as young boys and girls dressed in attire from the era in which they lived. Some legends suggest that these spectral children may be searching for closure or seeking companionship, reaching out to the living for comfort or assistance. So what do you think this creepy figure could be? Is it really the ghost of a child? One with a former connection to the uploader's residence? Watch the clip again and let me know what you think this is in the comments down below.
What the is that? What the fuck is that?
This next quick little clip was uploaded to our Slapdam subreddit by user Reformed Thinker. It's the middle of the night and the OP has heard some strange noises
What are
coming
you
from the
doing
woods
by-
just behind their house.
What are you doing?
Suspecting squatters, they venture into the darkness to see what's going on. This is what they caught on camera.
What? Wait, there's something walking. What the fuck is that?
If we slow that down and brighten it up, you can make out a strange dark figure walking through the forest. Looks like a person wearing a dark robe. Could this be a squatter walking through the woods late at night, just as the OP suspected? Or is there something a little more sinister going on here? Watch the footage again and make your own mind up.
So I don't know if you're gonna things.
For a few months now, Instagram user Win McPix has been posting some strange and unsettling clips that's left the community creeped out. Over the course of that time, the homeowner has been experiencing what appears to be a residual haunting of some kind. He's been hearing strange noises, seeing shadows, and even seeing objects moving throughout the house. The activity's been getting so frequent that he's managed to capture some of it on camera.
Is this the same guy though? The one with the bathroom right there that was like flashing on and on? That's weird. I'm assuming this is a part 2 of this guy. I'm assuming this is the sequel.
Take a look.
This happens over and over. And then the knocking. There it is. And it just goes and goes until you tell it to stop. Can you stop, please? It's just right there.
Then the chair moves in the office.
That's new. Okay. Whatever you are, you gotta go. And that's... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
In this second clip, the door to the basement seems to open all by itself.
Stop. Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out.
After propping the camera up on the bench, more strange activity is captured.
What is that?
You gotta go.
Yo, there's something walking the stairs. There's something walking the stairs.
Calm down. Little buddy.
If we
Learn how you could save up to $12,000 at rocketmortgage.com.
If we watch that again, slowing it down and zooming in, you can actually see a shadow moving on the stairs.
What the fuck? You see that? You need a lock in that goddamn door, bro. A lock in everything.
And in this final clip, the alleged haunting goes to a whole new level.
Stop. You gotta go. Shh. Calm down.
He turns on the lights and heads outside.
Stop.
But there's nothing there.
You let it in, bitch.
Charlie, come on.
Gotta do that thing
When he
again.
heads back inside, it begins again.
Holy hell.
The eerie set of clips has set Instagram abuzz with speculation and theories. Some are genuinely worried for the homeowner and his family, suggesting that he get the space blessed by a priest or to smudge the house with sage himself. Viewers think it could be a very dark and evil presence that has taken up residence in the home. But as always, I'll leave this up to you, the viewers, to make your own minds up.
Little buddy.
Reddit user Big Dick Winters shared this clip to the platform, noting that as a man of science, he prefers to examine things logically before jumping to conclusions. In the footage, we see an unusual shadow that, according to the uploader, moves at an angle which couldn't have been produced by the light from the windows outside of the room. Take a look.
Was it correct?
If you listen closely, you may also hear what sounds like heavy, disembodied footsteps. The uploader claims that there are only a few members of his family that could make such a sound: his cousin, grandmother, and himself. However, this strange event occurred when no other family members were present, and was only discovered when the uploader's cousin, who was showering at the time, received a camera alert. The alert was triggered in the room, which is now a baby's room, and it seems that something passed by that was visible enough in the infrared spectrum to activate it. To add to the already creepy nature of the video, the uploader notes that the sounds of footsteps and the mysterious shadow were captured where his grandmother and grandfather passed away. An eerie video from Tehran in Iran has recently been shared on our Slaptam subreddit by user Original Arcadia 4057, raising questions and leaving viewers a little unnerved. The event occurred on a seemingly ordinary Monday morning in April of 2021. The owner of a house in Tehran awoke to find his front door open, a surprise given it had been locked the night before. Seeking answers, he turned to his home's CCTV footage, only to be greeted with an inexplicable sight. The video reveals a dark figure emerging from the house before mysteriously vanishing from view. Despite the poor video quality, the sight of the ethereal figure, visible for only a fleeting moment before disappearing, is undoubtedly unsettling. The fact that the door was locked adds an eerie layer to the mystery, turning an ordinary piece of surveillance footage into a topic of debate and speculation. The incident bears an uncanny resemblance to some of the most famous ghost myths and legends from Iran. One of the most well-known of these is the story of the Tall Woman, or the Bozbozi Gandahar. This spectral figure is said to haunt abandoned houses and can apparently unlock doors at will. Could the mysterious figure caught on camera be this infamous entity? Furthermore, the footage seems to resonate with the story of Zahak, a demonic figure in Persian mythology, known to have the power to materialize and dematerialize at will. These legends, deeply rooted in the local folklore, add a tantalizing dimension to the story, encouraging us to ponder over the thin line that separates reality from myth.
From open water to open road, Achieve a credit union gives you the chance to start your adventure now and enjoy.
This footage was uploaded to Reddit by user Windronen. It's a stabilized version of a clip of a cylinder-shaped UAP they found on the website 4chan. The clip comes with little accompanying information, however the object was supposedly filmed somewhere over the Bermuda Triangle. After viewing the footage, several Redditors were quick to share their own experiences with similar shaped objects. User M. Chiaccio 1984 shared these images of an object that their child had seen one day prior to this footage being posted. As evident from the video and the photos, it's undeniable that the object depicted in both exhibits a remarkable resemblance. Another viewer noted that they too had seen something similar in the skies over LA near Burbank Airport. They supposedly reported the object to the authorities, shortly after which they saw 3 V-22 Ospreys respond to its last known location. The object was described as looking like the fuselage of a plane, only it was vertical and had no wings. So have you ever seen an object matching this description? If so, we'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments down below. Watch this next strange clip from Facebook user Bok Nam.
The heck, the motorcycle.
Captured somewhere in Southeast Asia, a riderless motorbike comes hurtling down the road.
Possessed, bruh.
Strangely, it turns and parks itself perfectly upright in a roadside store. The customers look bemused at what's just happened. While this scenario is most likely the result of pure coincidence, the strange events certainly do leave a few unanswered questions. In a recent post that's ignited widespread intrigue, a Reddit user with the handle QuirkyBoot6735 has shared a video capturing a peculiar incident from a few weeks ago. The user writes that a cat named Ladybug succumbed to an unfortunate encounter with another animal and sadly passed away. Seeking solace and closure, the OP and their spouse decided to set up surveillance cameras around their property, hoping to catch a glimpse of what might have attacked their beloved companion. During a routine laundry session, the OP's spouse received a notification from the front door camera that movement had been detected. Take a look at what the camera caught. Upon reviewing the footage, they were startled by a momentary apparition resembling a white cat, complete with visible whiskers and an ear. However, in the blink of an eye, the ethereal figure vanishes into thin air, leaving behind a lingering sense of mystery. The OP followed up the post by saying they're certain that this is their deceased cat, Ladybug. They note that the cat always used to sit on the railing and watch them do their laundry. The OP's spouse was doing the laundry when this footage was captured. So could this really be the OP's cat's spirit lingering on to say one last goodbye? Whatever the case may be, if the footage brings the family some sort of comfort, then that's all that really matters. Shared to Reddit by user TonyWay1992, this next video shows something rather creepy. As the camera holder takes viewers on a tour of a newly constructed house, we see several construction workers moving about. However, right at the very end of the clip, there's another figure that doesn't look quite right.
What? What? Where?
The uploader believes this mysterious figure is a kuntilanak, also known as a pontianak in some Southeast Asian cultures. The kuntilanak is a mythical creature from Indonesian and Malay folklore, often depicted as a ghostly figure of a woman who died during childbirth. The kuntilanak is usually described as a pale, beautiful woman with long black hair dressed in white, and sometimes seen carrying a baby. Her physical allure is considered a deadly ruse used to attract and entrap unsuspecting victims, primarily men. She's believed to announce her presence through a high-pitched cry or feminine laughter. Legend has it that kuntilanaks can transform into a fearsome form with sharp fangs and glowing red eyes when they're preparing to attack. They're often associated with haunting specific places, such as trees, houses, or areas where their life was tragically cut short. In some variations of the folklore, they're also known to manipulate and control the minds of their victims. While the figure seen in this video certainly looks mysterious, several viewers have questioned its authenticity, suggesting it might just be a fake. Unfortunately, without more information, it's difficult to know the truth. So what do you think? Real or fake? Let me know down below. An uncanny piece of footage has taken the
This is
internet.
some witchcraft right here, bro. You see this table? You see all this? That's all witchcraft, man. This is why I hate people. I don't even want to see that, bro. Skip that shit. Skip that shit. People are so lame, bro. Having wish shit. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see it. Skip that. Skip that
Shadowy
shit.
figure, usually existing in the periphery of one's vision. These enigmatic beings are thought to move with quick, jerky movements and are often associated with an unnerving sense of presence. While some view them as interdimensional beings or supernatural apparitions, others ascribe their appearances to optical illusions or psychological conditions such as sleep paralysis. Encounters with shadow people vary greatly, from fleeting, barely perceptible movements in the corner of one's eye to more distinct and prolonged sightings that can evoke feelings of unease or fear. Despite their ominous presence, there's an ongoing debate regarding their true nature, with some viewing them as malevolent entities and others considering them neutral or even protective. While this is one possible explanation, several viewers of the clip note that neither of the two dogs seem to pay any attention to the figure, suggesting it might simply be a person that's known to them. The notion that animals might possess a heightened ability to sense the supernatural is a concept that's been widely explored in folklore, literature, and even paranormal studies. Proponents of this belief often cite instances where animals, particularly cats and dogs, exhibit unusual behaviour before a significant event, such as an earthquake, which they interpret as a heightened or unique sensory perception. They also reference cases where animals seem to interact with unseen entities or avoid specific locations reputed to be haunted. So what do you think? Does the dog's reaction prove that it's just a normal person? We'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Now if you want to watch some more
Well guys, we made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoy. We finished the half of it there. I'm assuming I left it from live stream, I'm assuming. But there you go guys, I hope you enjoy. You know what that means guys, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the bell guys so you don't miss a video like this guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video guys. Bye bye.